You're imperfectly perfect, you make the earth quake. You are the nightmare that keeps other nightmares awake. You're a trial, that's for certain, you're a lie that came true. A fib that expanded, good grief how it grew. Can't you see how you spoilt stuff and ruined our day? Some kind of unruly elephant that got stuck in the way. You're unfashionably flawed, always guzzling cake. My own pet nightmare, who's just bad for bad's sake. You're just a wicked anomaly, simply evil times 10. It's never if you'll be cruel, it's for certain just when. Can't you see what you're doing and where you went wrong? The tales that you tell are as tall as they're long. You're a terrible tease, you're a bona fide fake. You're a nightmare for sure, and you can't even bake. A dark horse in the shadows you come lolloping in, with your ego inflated. We simply can't win. There's no room in your big head in the Royal Albert Hall. We're not on your payroll, won't you? And we won't come when you call. You're the maestro of mayhem, no give, only take. Still the nightmare that keeps other nightmares awake. You're a bitch and a liar, two of your most flattering traits. You're the one that I want, I'm the one who awaits. For you, dreaming my life away in the hope that you care. You sweet, sacred monstrosity, my beloved nightmare. So anyway, I'm going to read a few poems that I suppose, but even if I didn't know it at the time, may have been inspired by Noel Coward. This is a very recent one. It's called We Ain't Got Time. I'll probably try and read it in the same voice. So even if it doesn't sound like it really, you'll think it does. We ain't got time to dilly-dally, darling. Hell no, we got a shift. You've got so many cases, sweet, your knack of packing such a gift. But budge yourself now, baby, or else we're gonna miss the bus. Oh, your new look is perfection, but flat heels might be a plus. We just haven't got the time now to sit and simply gather moss, nor to quickly clip your nails, nor to find the time to floss. No, there's just no time to dilly-dally. To be left behind won't be a thrill. No, we'll never reach our destination if you insist on standing still. We ain't got time to dilly-dally, darling. Hell no, we've got a rush. Your hat's on upside down, sweet, but it still looks kind of plush. We've got to get a move on, baby, or else we're going to miss the plane. No, your hair, it looks quite perfect, but you can tease it on the train. Because we haven't got the time now, so don't just sit there looking shocked. Yes, I put the dustbins out and all the doors are safely locked. So there's just no time to dilly-dally. Every second gone's a waste, so might I suggest that we skedaddle, make our exit, and with haste. We ain't got time to dilly-dally, darling. Hell no, we really got to run. But now you're flirting with me, sweet, like I just made some fruity pun. Oh, we really need to hurry, baby. Best hightail it or give in. If you didn't want to get gone, then where on earth did we begin? We just haven't got the time now to debate the fall of Rome, nor to discuss your favourite tune. Would you just rather we stayed home? So there's just no time to dilly-dally. Now our chances look way thin. But if you get your coat and hat on, there's still a chance we may still win. We ain't got time to dilly-dally, darling. Hell no, we really got to shoot. Or we might as well just give in, sweet, sink to our knees and take the boot. But we can't delay a moment, baby. So grab the cat, maybe your bag. Just get some perspective on your life, because up to now, you've been a drag. We haven't got the time now as the minutes quickly tick away. No, our relationship can wait. I don't think you really want to stay. No, there's just no time to dilly-dally, for the apocalypse comes soon. But if we shoot off into space, we can be sipping Pimm's by noon. I told her not to dilly-dally, but she went back for her new dress. So now I've got a spare seat on my right side, and as for wives, I've now one less. This is another poem, surprisingly enough, as you're here for a poem, called Politely Enraged. This is a politely cross poem. Oh, what a bally bounder, oh, what a proper twit. That gent is out of order, he's a ninny and a nit. He's a fool, that man, I tell you, watch out. I'm getting really mad, for that man's an ignoramus, and dare I say it, he's a cad. Oh, what a ruddy show-off. Oh, he's a spoil-sport and a louse. He has the grace of a gorilla. He won't be welcome in my house. He's a freak, there's no mistaking, and he makes me want to weep. He's a charlatan coward, dare I say it? What a creep. Oh, the man's an arrogant nuisance. I'd like to put him in his place. He was born a downright blackguard. Oh, he's an absolute disgrace. Yes, he's a rascal and a scoundrel, a true rapscallion and knave. Confound him as a rogue, sir, this miscreant, he won't behave. Oh, what an utter evildoer. What he did to you was poor. That man's a total wretch, and maybe slightly even more. What a killjoy, such a lowlife. He seems to think he is the boss. He is the gittiest of gits. What can I say? I'm at a loss. Well, would you say I'd overacted? Are my insults far too rough? Do I sound mean by my reaction? Well, I'm sorry, but that's tough. Yes, I'm sorry, but it's true, that brute, he gives me such a rage. He's just the vilest form of villain that we've seen here in an age. Well, I've decided I'll confront him. There's just one thing left to do, so I shall march on up to him and maybe kick him with my shoe. Say, you're a bigot and a rotter, you drive us all to sheer despair. Then I'll punch him in the knackers, bugger off, see if I can. This one is called Best Thing Since Sliced Bread.
That's me.
When first that we met, I thought you were special. The bee's knees. No one does it better. You were the best thing since sliced bread. But I was wrong. I was stupid. Most people did it better than you. The bee's knees were knobbly. You were the best thing since nothing, especially not sliced bread. You were about as special as mouldy toast, which is slightly less impressive. When first that we kissed, I thought you were precious. You were always there for me, my disciple. You had the eyes of an angel. You were Mardi Gras. Except you weren't, of course. I was stupid. I got lost in the crowds at your Mardi Gras. You were about as precious as mud, the angel of death in glasses. And sadly, as far as disciples were concerned, you were Judas. When first that we wed, I knew you were the one for me. Wanted to be with you all the time. You told me you felt the same, except on weeknights and bank holidays. I saw you as a friend, a companion. You just saw other people behind my back. I believed in love at first sight. So did you, falling in love with strangers every morning on the way to work. I thought the sun shone out of you. You liked it when the sun shone and I went out. You also liked my bank balance, my sisters, my mother. I was stupid, but eventually I learnt. When first we divorced, you wanted me to reconsider. You said I was heavenly. I told you to go to hell. You said your heart was in the right place, a medical fact admittedly. Except you were wrong about that as well. Your heart wasn't in the right place at all. In fact, it was doing rather badly. And soon after, you suffered a coronary. Caught in an embarrassing situation with your secretary. That final furtive embrace. You made yourself look stupid. Looks aren't always deceptive. You were stupid and fatally flawed, and in the end it killed you. On the day of the funeral, the church was half empty, the singing muffled by apathy, the mourning was over by lunchtime. Crying in public is so hard to fake. I never even showed up, but sent a bouquet, a card. The girl in the shop wrote something appropriate. You weren't going to read it anyway. You lay back peacefully, very much as you did when you were alive. I took a holiday, took a lover, let my hair down, wore bright colours. I wasn't stupid. Looking back without regret, spent time in copious amounts of currency, and they buried you. They did a good job. Nobody commented on my absence. After all I put up with from you for long enough, stood by you through thick and thin, an accurate description of your girlfriend. I was busy planning a new life for myself. I'd said my piece, sent flowers. They didn't last long, but then neither had we. I took another holiday, grateful for your lethargy. Stupidly, you'd never changed your will. Later, I spoke to your friends of the tragedy, told them how much I missed you, made sure to sound terribly genuine, even managing a solitary tear when I told how we'd become close friends since the divorce. I lied without conscience. Your money made that all the easier. I said you'd take quite some getting over, that I needed time alone, that I'd have to find a way to start again. There would never be another man like you. I sincerely hope I'm right about that.
And, I was going to ask.
That's all right, that'll be enough.
Excuse me, would you sign this for me, please?
Oh, look at this. Let's capture this moment on camera. So.